Strong women don't burn out because they are weak. Strong women burn out because nobody taught them how to properly rest. If you are the one who everybody comes to for advice, if you are the capable one, the strong one, the one who holds it all together, but you always find yourself feeling empty, this video is for you, because it's crucial for you to understand that it's not about being weak. It's not because you can't hold it all together. It's really because you deserve to have a calm nervous system. And by the end of this video, you're gonna learn the one practice that can help you, support you, and fill your cup up. So let's start by first and foremost saying that there is something in psychology that is called conditions of worth. And if you're anything like me, you have learned somewhere along the line, maybe in a very young age, that in order to receive love, receive support, receive validation, you needed to condition yourself to be something. For example, you probably heard that: be a good girl and don't cry. Be a nice girl and say hi to the neighbor. Be a good girl and sit quietly. All those things are conditions. And this is why psychology calls it conditions of worth, because at one point we realized that, or we learned, we were taught that if we take it all upon us, if we take it all in, then we'll receive love and everybody will come to us for advice, and we'll be validated and be accepted and all those things. So what happened over time, we took upon ourselves all the things. We are low maintenance. We pride ourselves in being low maintenance. I was like that for years. I was so proud of being low maintenance. I was like, oh, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I can do this. I worked insane hours. I exhausted myself. I drained myself just to be there for other people. So if you're anything like me, let's talk about it, because I want to teach you a practice that when I fully understood it, it completely changed my life. It's not something new. It's something you probably already heard about, but nobody really uses it in the way I'm going to teach you how to use it today. So you want to understand that recovery is not something to take lightly. If you think about, if you're working out, I'm a personal trainer for many, many years. I've been a personal trainer for many years. And if you think about a muscle, the muscles need 48 hours, listen, 48 hours to regenerate, aka to get built after your workout. Okay, so get this. So you're working out, I'm doing the bicep, right? So you're working out. This muscle that you just worked out, let's say you're working out the bicep, this muscle need 48 hours. It's physically 48 hours to rest in order to get built. So meaning that if I will continue like this today, tomorrow, the next day, like I won't take a break for this muscle, the muscle will not grow. Literally, the muscle will not grow, even though you're working it out, even though you're doing the act that is supposed to make it grow. Do you realize what I'm telling you? So if you think about that, it's a law of nature. It means that resting and recovering is actually something that we have to do. We have to do. And somehow we got into this, and especially if you're a millennial, we got into this hustle culture that is telling us that we have to go. We constantly need to do. And especially if you're a mom, if you're a wife, if you have so much going on, you're expected to do so many things where nobody expects you to rest. And that is the problem that we want to fix. And the one person that you want to please and you want to satisfy is yourself, first and foremost, because, and I use this all the time, this example of this cup. You see, I have some water, but if I pour it to everybody else, if I pour it to this plant and I have another plant, if I pour it to everybody else, I will not have anything left for myself. And there you have it. That's why you're running on empty. So there's the principle which is so phenomenal. And it comes from Jewish tradition. And it's even registered as a law in Jewish tradition. And it's the day of rest. Look at Exodus. Look at the Bible. It says that God, the creator of the world, created the world in 6 days, and then he rested on the seventh day. Shabbat, Sabbath, Saturday, he rested. The creator of the world rested. If the creator of the world can rest, my love, my sweet, beautiful you, you can also rest. Now, maybe Shabbat, like a full 24-hour detox or all that kind of stuff, feels too much. And I get it. Trust me. You still deserve some rest. I can share with you that when I started doing this, for me, it wasn't specifically on Shabbat, by the way. It was not that at all. I worked so much. I worked 7 days a week. I worked a full-time job. I had my online fitness and health business with clients, with programs going on. I had so much going on, so I worked 7 days a week. And then what happened was, I actually, funny enough, I dated this guy that was like, you can't work 7 days a week. And I was like, no, but I need to. Like, I have to show up. And he had a Sunday. So I was like, you know what? Maybe he's right. And I also kind of wanted to spend time with him. And, you're seeing somebody, and was exciting. And he was, it was new and all the things. And so I thought to myself, okay, I can take a Sunday. Like, he's a busy guy. He's also doing stuff. If he can take a Sunday, well, I can take a Sunday. I'll work a little bit at the afternoon on a Sunday. That's what I kind of did. And then I started slowly taking the Sunday off. And it was, oh my God, like, I was off my phone. I did not do anything related to work. I slept in a little bit, although my inner clock woke me up every, I don't know, at 8 a.m., 7 a.m. And I just literally enjoyed my time on a Sunday. But the thing that I want you to get from this is that I gave myself permission to do that. And that's the biggest part. If you don't give yourself permission to rest and restore your body and yourself, nobody will do it for you. So you have to be very diligent about it and decide where you set those boundaries. So then slowly I started to communicate that. Back then I was single, seeing this guy, but slowly I started to communicate that to my friends and to my clients. I used to say, I literally just said, you know what, on a Sunday, I'm not available. If there's anything really urgent and you really need me, yes, of course, give me a call and I will pick it up. But I am not going to be available as I am usually. And then over time, it was so, oh my God, it was the best thing ever. And then over time, I moved, I met my husband, and we got married, and we together have made a decision to not work on the Saturday, to not work, not be on our phone. Sometimes I am on my phone, I have to admit, but to fully be in a rest mode. And I'm even talking to you now. It took a while. It's like a few years now. But now I'm even in a point where I don't even think about work or things that I have to do on Shabbat. Like, I literally tell my husband, this is not a day where we talk about things that are stressful, things that we have to do, like all the obligations, all the adulting stuff. We're not doing that on Shabbat. We're not talking about those things, because I truly understand that my nervous system needs this one day. So the one practice that I want you to take from this is, again, not necessarily the Shabbat. It doesn't have to be that, and you don't need to be, any religious or Jewish or whatever for this. But I want you to look at your calendar now and pick one day. If it's 1 hour that you can commit to right now because of your schedule, totally fine. But commit to one day. If it's 1 hour, if it's an afternoon, if it's whatever it is that works for you in the season you're at in your life right now, block it on your calendar. I'm giving you an example. Wednesday afternoon, I don't know what's going on Wednesday afternoon for you, but Wednesday afternoon is a day that from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. you don't do anything that you must. You don't do anything for other people. You do you. You take care of you. And it can look like anything you want. It can look like going out for a walk. It can look like taking a bath. It can look like you reading a book. It can look like you sitting in your bedroom with a closed door, listening to affirmation music, drawing, whatever it is that spark you, that like helps you kind of feel fulfilled and just like you're filling up your cup. This is what you're gonna do. Again, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to book a spa night for this. You want to train your system, your nervous system, to know that there's rest coming. And whenever you get into the habit, and the reason I'm telling you also to block it in your calendar, 2 reasons. First of all, when you block it in your calendar, you make a commitment to yourself. Easy. And you have to also respect that. So make sure that you respect that. You don't have it on calendar and then you're like, oh, Wednesday afternoon, I'm like, oh, whatever. I still have the dishes to do, or I still have the laundry to do, or I still need to pick up whatever. Make sure that this is a non-negotiable for you. And the second thing it does, it also sets the boundaries for other people, for the people around you. If it's your spouse, if it's your friends, if it's your kids, if whatever it is, they know that on that day, on that exact time, you're not available. And it's not something to apologize about. It is crucial for your mental health, for your emotional health, for your nervous system. It is crucial for you to take this time. So again, after this video, or even now, pause it. We're going to finish in a moment, but go on your calendar and look where you can block time for yourself, no negotiable, and inform everybody that needs to be informed that this is the time that you take for yourself. And I promise you, the amount of, not even amount, but the relief and the pleasure and the rest that you will feel. And I'm not going to go into it now. Maybe I'll go into it in another video. So tell me in the comments below if that is interesting to you. But when you tap into feminine energy and you understand more the feminine aspect and ancient wisdom, by the way, what ancient wisdom tells us about feminine energy, when you tap into that, you understand that rest is not even a choice. Rest is a part of who you are as a feminine, as a woman in the world, because we both have feminine and masculine energy. But you understand that rest is a part of the program, and rest is the best thing you can give yourself and your loved ones. Because when you are calm, when your nervous system is doing good, then you're so much better for yourself and for everybody else. So I please invite you to try it out, to take some time for yourself. Come back to this video. Tell me how it went and how did you feel after.